Alright, so everyone's excited, but in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys why we need to be a little bit more cautious before we can expect Bitcoin to make that big move to JPOW's hairline. Good morning, guys. My name is Sean Dexter, and welcome you back to the Mango Grove, where we keep it easy, we keep it stress-free, so you can make all that money while being lazy. Alrighty, the rhymes are back, so Sean Dexter must be in a good mood. Unfortunately, I do have some sobering news for you guys. Well, not sobering news. I just want to kind of temper down our emotions, right? I don't want us getting too excited. Before we jump into the charts, I want to talk about what's going on in 8 hours and 53 minutes. JPOW is speaking. JPOW is going to be setting the new target rate. And according to the chart over here, I'm going to keep it easy for you guys, okay? According to the chart over here, all you have to do is look at the top right-hand corner under probabilities. It says no change, 99%. What does that mean? It means that there's a 99% chance that the market is expecting JPOW to do nothing. This is market expectations. So all of this is priced in. Okay, so if JPOW comes in and says, we are doing nothing, we aren't raising, we aren't lowering, well, the market isn't going to be too surprised, the market isn't going to be too excited, things are going to be status quo. However, if JPOW comes in and deviates from this, okay, either he eases, which the market thinks there's a 0% chance of, or he hikes, which the market thinks there's a 1% chance of happening. Either one of those scenarios, right, a raise or hike is going to surprise the market, right? An ease is, of course, going to surprise the market to the upside. A hike is, of course, going to surprise the market towards the downside. Now, that's all you need to know, okay, in regards to the rate hike or the rate ease. However, in my opinion, what's going to be really important, guys, to keep an eye on, to keep your ear on, is listening to what JPOW says after. Because over there, he's going to set forward guidance as to what's to come in the next rate hike. Because over here, guys, we are looking at the market's expectations for November. All right, this is the next meeting. Right? Remember, as traders, we are always speculating on what's to come, not what's already happened. What's already happened is the market's expecting a 99% chance of nothing happening. Right? Boring. That's how the market has been recently. Boring. However, over here, the market is split. A 70% chance that the Fed does nothing again. But hey, almost a 30% chance that the Fed actually raises. Ouch, that's not going to be good. That's not going to be a good Christmas, right? If we see another rate hiking cycle begin leading into the end of the year. So listening to what the Fed says in the press conference is going to be far more important. All right, so now let's jump into the charts. I'm going to give you guys the good news and the bad news, right? It's not really bad news again, guys. It's more things I want to show you to keep your emotions in check so you guys don't get overly bullish at the wrong times. If you were to position long, it was a couple of days ago, right? At this juncture, I'd rather you guys just wait a tad bit more. Just be mango, be stress-free, just hold on and watch, okay? I'm going to show you guys why. Don't worry, if you're not positioned yet, you will get a better opportunity. So let's see what's going on over here. Here we're looking at the 4-hour time frame, okay? We have a couple of ranges marked out. The bottom range over here, which is a daily level, coming around 25,000. You can see how we bounced off that level very nicely. This is also Krisha's key monthly level that we talked about in yesterday's video. Now, we can mark out a range coming around 28,000 to the top of the range and around 25,000 at the bottom of the range, right? This 4-hour has been grinding up towards it, a nice rising channel. But if you put on your Ichimoku cloud on the 4-hour time frame, you're going to notice this Kumo twist over here. Often, when you see price grind living above the Kumo, you're going to see a magnetic effect down towards the Kumo. And guys, this is lining up with our rising channel leading into the top of the range, right? So you're seeing confluence at that resistance level. The Kumo is saying, hey, we are going to have a magnetic effect, and the range high is coming in at that level as well. So I want us to be a little bit careful over here, but there's more confluencing with this region. And we'll talk about those confluencing levels very soon. But here's the good news, guys. Here's the good news. This is how this picture, this Kumo twist, can actually turn bullish. If we see this magnetic effect play out, but instead of getting sucked underneath the cloud, Bitcoin gets picked up and reattempts at the top of the range, that's when things get really, really bullish. That's when I'll be expecting this range to actually break to the upside. And in fact, when we break out of the range, that's when we activate a larger, longer time frame leverage trade that could be the kind of trade that changes your account for good. So if you guys want to make sure that you don't miss when that trade gets activated, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification icon, because I'm going to let you guys know exactly when that trade gets activated. But the big question would be, why would Bitcoin get picked up over here instead of coming down to the bottom of the range? Well, if you go ahead and switch on over to your Mango dashboard and you go ahead and click on your drop down menu right over here, you can see your trend across all the time frames, right? And the daily just flipped long, guys. It flipped long 8 hours ago. Okay, now the reason I want us to be a tad bit cautious is because the time to have been positioned for this current move was on the 12-hour, right? We talked about this in our previous videos that, hey guys, the 12-hour flip long, this was 6 days ago. And now if you had positioned then, I'd say, you know what, hold on to your position, because things may turn out very well for you if we see the break towards the upside, especially if JPOW comes out with some really, really dovish Fed speak in today's FOMC meeting. But that was 5 days ago, right? At this juncture, if you are looking to enter right now, you are better off looking at this range and saying, hey, I may get that pullback and I may be able to get positioned better if I see Bitcoin get picked up, right? Keep in mind, guys, that the daily just flipped long, okay? We have time. Now, to temper your emotions, switch on over to your Mango view over here on the left-hand side, okay? Switch to your weekly time frame when you get to that level. And then on the right-hand side, you're going to see your one-click powerful indicators. I want you guys to simply click on your EMAs, click on your SMAs, and you're going to see the range of resistance levels confluencing at our current juncture, guys. We have the 10 SMA, the 21 EMA, the 55 EMA, the 200 EMA. We have it all over there, right? Let's just be patient. Let's wait for Bitcoin to clear all of these levels, okay? These are weekly levels. If Bitcoin does clear these levels, we'll have that much more confidence to add to our positions, to get into new positions, etc., etc. But for now, let's sit back, let's be Mango, and listen to JPOW drone on about how he's committed to bring inflation back down to its target range of 2%. Yeah. Just print that goddamn money, JPOW. You know you want to. We know you want to. Everyone knows you want to print that money. Print it. Get it over with. Rip that bandage off. We want Bitcoin to pump. Let's go. All right. So now, one last thing that I want to talk about in regards, actually two last things that I want to talk about in regards to Bitcoin's resistance levels. Switch on over to a daily time frame on the Mango view again. Click on your FEG over here, guys, and you're going to see lots of red. Red means bad. Red means disgustingly bad, right? Unless we break above it, in which case red suddenly means good. This is Krishna's W-like formation too that's being put in place against these bearish FEGs, right? If we break above it, it's gonna take us all the way to $30,000, right? That's her target, right? Krishna's target. She's the parent queen. Don't hold me to that target. I'm looking towards $42,000 if we get above those FEGs. Yes, you heard me. $42,000. But now you might be saying, Sean, everyone is calling for $42,000. Well, that's because they stole my analysis. I've been calling for $42,000 ever since freaking November. But where did I get the $42,000 target from? Well, simple, easy, Mango, stress-free. Edge-to-edge trade on the cloud. We have re-entered the cloud, but I'm not convinced yet, right? And why am I not convinced? Well, I gave you guys the reasons throughout this video. We just have to be a tad bit more patient. I'm going to let you guys know exactly when it's time to get excited again. So if you guys want to make sure you guys are up to date for when the big trade gets activated, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification button, because I will let you guys know when it's time to put on those leverage, longer term trend trades again, the trades that will change your account forever. So, to summarize everything we talked about today, we have JPOW talking, and we have resistance right overhead. If JPOW says things that the market doesn't like, well, we are coming down. However, if JPOW starts hinting towards his big money printing that he can't help himself with, right? Well, that's when the market starts breaking towards the upside. But we're gonna have to wait for that confirmation. Until then, keep it Mango, keep it easy, keep it stress-free. We'll keep you guys updated. I'll see you guys in the next one.